before, I know the lies. I've been here before, I've seen the sky fall, the sky fall on me. The waves are coming up, they're paralyzed. The fear is breaking in, it's no surprise, no, but it's tries though. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. No turning back, no turning back. Where do we go from here? Look in my eyes. There's a spark that we don't need to hide, no. Don't hide it, no. Yeah, bullets in the gun, we pay the price. We must overcome, it's time to rise up. Rise up. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. No turning back. No, we're not turning back. Hypocrites try to get up on me. Demons come, they'll try to harm me. Try to hide, but I think they saw me. But I ain't giving up, no, no. My real friends, they all know the flaw in me. Hit the text, say me, can you call me? Here I go, new day upon me. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise, we rise. This is the reason we rise. This is the reason we
My bad. No way, man. Wasn't me. I thought it was you, actually. That's why I did it. So, my bad.
10 seconds.
Hello everybody and welcome on back to Shake and Bake Sim TV as we get ready to kick things off. About time. Welcome to the hunt for the Cup here in Season 3 of the Shake and Bake Cup Series, presented by Heroes United. It's Dwayne Crespo up here in the commentary booth. Alongside me here tonight, it's Zachary Evans back in the booth after subbing for Carter Brock. Zach, it's finally here, playoff time. First round of the hunt for the Cup, and it is at the track that's too tough to tame. It's the Cookout Southern 250 here at Darlington. How do you think the drivers are going to tackle Darlington here tonight?
Oh man, this track is either going to be really fun for these drivers or these guys are going to be hating themselves after 185 laps. Both of these turns way different. 1 and 2 really like wide and long, and then 3 and 4 is really crunched up together. So you really got to be hard on the brakes through 3 and 4. Very excited to see how the Hunt drivers take on this place tonight.
As of course, 10 drivers, 5 remaining races, only 1 gets to be crowned a champion. Harold Wilson, Davin Thornhill, Carter Brockmeyer, Michael Egermont, Adam Snyder. Then it's Charlie Jones, Dominic Luba, Keith Hume Sr., Matthew Hill, and Gino Zito. Those are your 10 drivers that will be fighting for a championship here in the hunt for the Cup. In the final 5 races of the season, you'll see the playoff drivers there marked on track with the purple banner, as well as on the tower there with the white border, as there is the first lap times for the drivers. Davin Thornhill on provisionary pole, 29.3 seconds. That's Brockmeyer, Newman, and Zito.
Yeah, I was on board with Egermont during his lap, and he smacked the wall coming out of 2. So that invalidated his lap. He's got to put up a good second lap. As Snyder will take provisionary pole. Here comes Davin across the line now.
Can Davin take it back? Yes, he will.
It back.
29.19.
As I believe Egermont hit the wall again on his lap.
And that can be invalidated lap times for Egermont.
Yeah, he's going to have to start from the back here. Wilson on track now. 29.934. Good enough for 7th at the moment. And Dale Earnhardt, just nicks the wall. As Mortals puts down, he goes a little bit quicker, not enough to go in any positions. Here comes Wilson off of 4. Let's see if that wall tap was enough to invalidate his lap.
P7 for Harold. I don't think
29.864. Only 1 of 2 of the 5 HBA drivers have qualified.
I believe that will be it. 2 minutes left on the clock. We'll see if anyone else goes out for grabs. But I believe that will be it.
Yes. Yeah. All qualified.
I did get a yes from everybody. They're completed.
There we go. It's Davin Thornhill on pole position, and we've been mentioning for a while now off track that Darlington is one of the best tracks for Davin Thornhill, and he is gonna prove it here tonight, just like that. Thornhill, the number 2 seed entering the hunt for the Cup, puts it on pole. It's Adam Snyder right beside him, as we'll get the pace lap started now in a couple seconds.
And once we go through the starting grid, I'm going to talk to our pole sitter, ask him about his thoughts.
Here we go. Let's get rolling with our starting grid here as we await for the rest of the drivers. It's Davin Thornhill in pole position, Adam Snyder Right beside him at the front row, then it's Owen Newman and Carter Brockmeyer in row 2. Row 3, it's Charlie Jones and Keith Hume Sr. Row 4, it's Harold Wilson and Gino Zito. Row 5, it's Alex Morals and Dominic Luba. Row 6, Dalton Tubbs and Matthew Hill. And row 7, rounding off the grid, it will be Michael Egermont, a P13. As here we go.
All right, I'm gonna dial up our holster real quick.
Go ahead.
No. I'm just calling it out. Chill.
Hey, Davin Thornhill, it's the guys in the booth. You got us?
Davin, they're calling you up, buddy.
One second on that, Zach. He's figuring it out. He's old. Give him a second.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I got you. You put it on poll today. How does that feel, knowing that one, Harold Wilson's all the way back in 7th, and you're all the way up front? Got a pretty good gap to him. The guy you're racing in points. How does that feel?
Oh man, there's a lot that could happen in this race. It's a long race too.
What's going to be the main strategy here to, stay up front, keep your track position, and, ultimately come home away with this win?
Well, first thing, keep my car out of the wall. I mean, all it takes is one mistake and it'll ruin your whole night. Just exiting too fast out of the corner, one pass gone wrong, all it takes is one. So you have to be perfect.
That's what I expect to hear out of the driver driving the lady in black. Good luck to you. Hope to be talking to you post-race.
Thank you, sir.
The field will pace around the lady in black here.
Here we go. Getting ready to kick it off. Here from Darlington, we're going to have one more lap around before we go green.
Yeah, Carter, if it's telling you to move up, then move up. You'll just start a lane. Everybody in the lane will start one lane more, less, whatever.
Here we go.
No.
This is going to be
Did you hear me?
one of...
Zach, did you hear me on the black clear?
This is going to be one of, if not the hardest, most challenging oval of the season. 10 drivers, 5 rounds, only one gets to be crowned a champion, and it all starts from here. First round of the Season 3 hunt for the Cup. It's time to shake it and bake it. It's green flag, and we're racing at Darlington.
Big jump from Davin Thornhill into turn 1. Single file most of the way through. Gino Zito, the only car side by side with Dominic at the moment. It's going to clear him. Oh, Dominic got a little tight there. Oh, Gino almost sends it into the wall. What a save.
Managed to keep that 77 going. We stay green for the first lap completed. 185 laps around Darlington Raceway, 250 miles of racing action in what we
Hey.
just mentioned, one of the most, if not the most challenging oval.
Tell you what, Adam Snyder's closed in that lead a little bit. I mean, Davin had a pretty decent gap on Snyder. See if Snyder can reel him back in.
Snyder,
Single file all the way through.
look at this. Charlie Jones also P3. Great result for him so far. Snyder P5 in the standings as he is looking for big point days going into the hunt to have a shot at that championship up at the
Dalton
front.
hit the wall. Carter Brockmeyer hit the wall, giving up position to Keith Hume. I don't know if there's too much damage to that car, but he hit the wall decent amount there.
Hume not going to pull off into P4. Snyder sets the fastest time of the race with a 29.43. And caution is out.
Dalton Tubbs on the backstretch. We'll check to see if he had any help.
Yep, so that will be Dalton Tubbs, one of the 3 drivers competing here tonight at Darlington that is not in the hunt. Tubbs trying to gain that more experience as he's going to be in the 11 full-time next season. But all 10 of the hunt drivers here competing.
Yeah, I called Dalton Tubbs, Carter Brockmeyer hitting the wall, and then half a lap later, Dalton Tubbs actually hits the wall. I don't know if that's an announcer jinx or not, but
Might have been just slightly.
yeah.
Let's try
As Dalton and Brockmeyer will go down pit road, probably to fix damage here.
So here is the replay. This is the 11 of Dalton Tubbs straight into the outside wall and can't keep that Toyota straight. I was out of turn 2 in the backstretch, and who was that just barely missed him? I believe that was Owen Newman that just barely missed him. A close call for the 88.
Yeah, I was going to talk about Keith Hume. He's been on a heater recently. I don't think he's finished outside the top 2 out of the last 3 races. So let's see if he can ride the momentum into the hunt.
So far, pretty decent job for him. As I believe that was around lap 5 or 6. That caution will come out. That will be the first one of the night. And as much as I hate to say it, very tough track. I expect plenty more.
Yeah, you really can't go like 2 wide here is really, really tough. 1 and 2, maybe, but you're really got to give each other a lot of room. 3 and 4, you're probably a little bit better off because you have a lot more racetrack to use. But even then, you really need to set up your passes coming off the corner, not going into the corner.
It is so easy to make a mistake here and spin out all by yourself, even when you think you're all in the right. So we'll see. It's going to be Snyder and Thornhill at the front row once again. Jones and Hume will follow. So it's the
Zachary,
duo,
can I have your EOL?
a duo on duo here.
And Michael Egermont asks for an EOL. That will be granted.
Here we go.
Here we go. Pace car off. Let's see if Adam can get a better jump here. He was a little bit faster than Davin on that run, so.
Into the restart zone, restarting control of Thornhill, and we're green flag once again.
Davin gets a huge jump. Charlie's going to clear Adam for second. side-by-side action between teammate or former teammates Dom and Matthew. It's like Matthew will get it.
Here comes Owen Newman now, trying to also make some
Owen
moves there in the
Newman
back.
to the inside of Gino Zito. Gino didn't race last race, so he hasn't raced in almost 2 weeks. So let's see how his performance is affected tonight.
Was P8, missed the race at Atlanta, dropped him down to P10, just barely making the hunt, beating out Stefan Wagner by 10 points to enter, as that is trouble in the back, and that is one playoff driver involved.
Brockmeyer and Morals involved.
And one of the toughest things that you can witness here in the hunt is contact between a non-playoff driver and a playoff driver. And you will see it right here, right now. Morals and Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer also spins by himself even after that. And that is
I did just see that Morals has jumped out of the car after that incident. So he must have been really upset with himself.
That's probably big damage on that number 20, Brockmeyer, who entered the hunt a third. He already had to go down pit road once.
No EOL given because the car that caused the wreck did disconnect.
Yeah, Brockmeyer gonna go down pit road once again.
I'm guessing he's going to have to use that fast repair here. I don't think he used it during his last damage where he hit the wall. So
this is the incident. Morals just loses it by himself. Brockmeyer absolutely nowhere to go. Very unfortunate, but you really can't do anything in that scenario if you're Brockmeyer. Here's the onboard camera of the number 20 Toyota Camry.
Just nowhere to go. Do want to give a little shout out to some of these drivers here in their throwback schemes at Darlington. They look really good under the lights here.
Absolutely. Thornhill and Jones might have my favorite schemes so far.
So
Second caution already coming out. Here we go.
here we go.
It was
Pace car down pit road.
It was Thornhill in front of Jones. Now it's going to be Thornhill and Jones side by side. Still at the discretion of Davin. Here we go.
See if Charlie can get a better restart.
Green
Davin
flags
still
out.
gets a huge jump. Charlie will maintain second. Side by side for fourth momentarily. Egermont's worked himself back up to sixth. Could be seventh, actually.
Matthew Hale doing a great run now. Here comes Snyder trying to hunt down Jones for second.
Side, Egermont and Dom. Egremont, Dom's going to let him have it. Here comes Owen Newman to the inside of Dominic. Oh, he's going to rough him up a little bit. But he will get by him there. Oh, as Matthew goes all the way down to the inside wall, probably loose off of turn 2, and he's going to enter in 3 and 4 really shallow. Loses 2-3 positions right there.
Snyder.
Now he's falling
bounce.
into the hands of his teammate Owen. He's going to let him go. Oh, man, you may have cursed Matthew. He's struggling now. Almost hits the wall and dumps straight into the inside wall. Hard contact for Dominic Luba.
Does he keep it going, though? No, caution will come out. Slow car on track. Caution will come out for the number 8. That is Dominic Luba.
Hard contact. Man, that was a hit. Oh, my gosh.
And you can see in there scraping that pit wall. Here is the replay of the incident, if we can get it here. And what happened there? Did he just lose it all by himself?
It's what it looks like. I mean, he was checking up for the slower 90 car.
Yeah, just lost it all by himself.
Oh, Dominic's struggling to get in his pit box. He's going to have to tow, I believe. He can't get it in here straight.
Trying to see if we can get it from a better angle to make sure that there wasn't any contact with that 83.
I think the 83 does get him, but I
believe
think
it's a little bit of
I
contact.
think he was already loose though, coming out of the corner.
Yeah. So that will be marked down for the number 8.
So I'd say he just finally got into his pit box. Uses his fast repair. I believe he might stay on the lead lap here.
We'll see a couple takers here go down pit road during that caution. Luba, Wilson, Hill, Tubbs go down pit road. As here comes the choose time. Luba back out on track, but he is
still
going to be
can't
let
get
down.
over that hit. That was a hard inside hit on that inside wall.
Here we go. Already third caution. So this is gonna
we're not even 20 laps in yet.
We weren't kidding when we said this was going to be a tough challenge. So here we go.
Update on Luba. He will be 1 lap down, but since he's the only car 1 lap down, one more caution, he's back in it.
Here we go.
After a hit like that, even having a chance is crazy. But
might have used his fast repair, but Thornhill Snyder back at it. Green flag goes back out. Underway. We're
big
racing.
jump for Keith, too. Keith is going to claim second here. Side by side for fourth. Egremont will take it.
Or will he? Jones coming in. Nope, he will take it. Now here comes Newman as well, trying to make some moves.
And Newman's peaking. Oh, Charlie's in the wall. A little Darlington strike for Charlie and Gino. I'd say it would get old if I called every single car that hit the wall because cars hit the wall every lap.
It is gonna happen so often here tonight. Hume hunting down Thornhill.
Yeah. Battle for the leads heating up. Got 4 cars under a blanket here.
Here comes Newman now trying to get past Jones.
Comes peeking on the inside of Charlie here.
This would be a top 5 spot.
It's right up next to a little bit of contact, but good hard racing there.
You gotta be very careful.
Owen's in the better spot here, I believe.
Gotta make sure that
Charlie will back out.
Yep. Gotta make sure that you're not, after that turn is over, that you're not rising up the track straight into the guy that's beside you. And we can expect a lot of drivers to unfortunately make that issue. Just gotta be very aware of your surroundings here.
Yeah, we got 12 drivers on track right now. The only 2 that aren't Hunt drivers are Owen Newman and Dalton Tubbs, both HBA drivers.
Here's Zito, 7.
Oh, Hume gets a little loose. Here comes Adam. They'll take away P2.
So a little switch there. As Hume is losing a ton of spots there. Actually, no, he's going to absolutely try to come back here. But something has happened with Dalton Tubbs.
Yeah,
Keeps
probably
it going,
should have been
though.
a caution, but he keeps it going.
Keeps it going. We stay green. He is off the racing surface. They're going to keep it and deem it that he is still green. Here we go. Here comes Agamon on the
Hume
outside.
got loose again.
Very loose. It looked like he just gave Egamont the spot, and now Michael Egamont is into the top 3.
Hey, this is what Egremont needs. You know, the friendly rivalry between Snyder and Egremont. If you're Snyder, you don't want to see that red Bud 8 right or number 2 behind you right now. That 2 is fast though.
He absolutely is. All these drivers
He was
put into practice. This, from what I saw, this track is probably the track that they put in the most amount of practice on. So we'll see if it pays off. But yeah, if you're Snyder, I want to see the reaction that he has right now, seeing that number 2 behind him in his rearview mirror.
Oh,
caution is out. And what has happened here? Harold Wilson, the championship leader. Big damage on that 83.
Iris sucks at throwing cautions.
Are you hearing it?
So we'll see if what happens here. See what happened in that caution. So here is what happened. So this looks like one we missed. What has happened here? So this is Harold Wilson and Matthew Hill. Oh, just contact. It's a big shunt by Wilson into the pit wall. Or into the inside wall. And that is big damage on that 83.
Yeah, he just makes it down to pit road. He's coming out now to use the fast repair, but man, a lot of these Hun guys have already used their fast repair here. You've got Luba who's used his, Brockmeyer who's probably used his, Wilson who's now used his. That's 3 of your 10 that have already used the fast repair.
And we're not even a quarter of the way done just yet. Luba here's gonna get the Lucky Dog free pass. He's gonna make his way around. But that is unbelievable.
Yeah, it sucks for Harold. Just lower car in front of you, just checked up so much, and you just know where to go. Very unfortunate.
Choose time. Looks like Snyder gonna actually follow Thornhill this time. He's gonna go to the inside. It's gonna be Agermont on the high line at the front row.
It was behind row 2. 3 people in a row took the inside, so that'll actually move Harold, who was just involved in this most recent wreck, up to 6 on this restart.
We'll have to see. Harold is a lap down. He is P11. Yeah,
Wilson, he is a lap down.
Yeah, Wilson is a lap down. Dalton Tubbs out of the 11. That's a DNF for him. He did say that if he thought that it wasn't going to go his way, that he was going to park the car, and that is what he will unfortunately do.
Yeah, we've dwindled down our field a little bit here. I mean, like I said, 3 of these guys in this pack right here have already used their fast repair. They no longer have a get-out-of-jail-free card.
3 out of the 10 in their backup cars. Let's see how the rest of this unfolds. Green flag back in the air. As here's Hume and Agermont side by side for second. Hume up high. Does he have a run? Contact between the 2 of them, and around goes the 2.
What a save!
Oh my goodness, he saved it! Are you kidding me? Michael Agermont, what a save! We keep it green. I thought we were getting ready to throw to the caution, but oh my! I cannot believe he just did that.
Oh my gosh.
What an incredible save.
That inside wall was hungry, and Michael said, not today.
As Zito now moving into the top 5.
Yeah, Zito's been very quiet, you know. So, speaking of quiet, Owen Newman all the way up to 3rd. He's the only non-Hunt driver left.
He will split up the top 5. Can Owen Newman pull an upset here and steal the win from these playoff drivers?
He's got the people for next year on watch, because I mean, if he goes out there and kicks their butts, then you know he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with next year.
Newman, just like Dalton Tubbs, does have a full-time ride next season in HBA. So he is definitely going to be one of the top contenders for the championship next year if he can keep it up.
A little bit of a Darlington stride for Gino Zito as he was trying to pass Snyder. Time for the lead, heating up.
I am still in awe from that save.
Oh, Hume's loose.
Saw that wiggle there out of turn 4. Oh, big hits on that outside wall through turns 3 and 4.
I do believe the guy that won Darlington last year is currently out front.
Yes, he is.
Seems that Davin might have this place mastered.
It's Thornhill, Hume, Newman, Snyder, Zito. That's your top 5. Then it's Jones, Hale, Egremont, Luba, Brockmeyer, Harold Wilson, a lap down. And especially if you're Davin Thornhill here, if Wilson stays outside of the top 10 and Thornhill gets the win, we will have a new championship leader already in the opening round.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, Wilson's already used his backup car, his fast repair, so he gets involved in another wreck, then he's done.
That points reset going into effect, the point differential between Wilson P1 in the standings and Thornhill P2 in the standings, it's just a 25-point difference. So this can be a big shakeup already in the opening round of the playoffs.
Davin will pull a little bit more of a gap now. Got a battle for 7th here. Egremont and Hill. He'll let Egremont have it. As Egremont's going to try to work himself back up to where he was before that almost catastrophic wreck.
Hume now slowly pulling away from Newman. It looks like Snyder is the one catching that 88 now.
I can tell you one thing. Hume's not letting Davin get away. He's got him on a leash right now.
He has
He is
him
not
put.
And then Owen's there still ready to pounce on if these guys can get up into each other.
Here comes Newman right there. Another big hit on the wall for Hume. Gotta try to avoid those mistakes as much as you can. But another thing with this track, it is so heavy on dirty air. It throws you
Egremont to
off
6th.
so badly, the dirty air here. So you gotta make sure you run in that clean air. As here comes Hume. Hunting down Thornhill.
Yeah, about 4 car backs right now. After Michael slowly making his way back up to 6 now. believe the fastest car on track that time around was Keith Hume. I think that dirty air, you can't run behind the car in front of you. You're gonna get so tight and you're gonna hit the wall. You gotta go like a half lane down just to get some air on that nose.
And that's been what's been happening with that 62. That's why he's been knacking that outside wall constantly. We'll see if he can get that nose stuck in that clean air behind the number 5.
Yeah, if he's running the top, you got to run the bottom, and you always got to find, in these cars specifically, you got to put some clean air on that nose.
And this oval as well been one of the more known ones to be pretty difficult to pass. So we'll see how.
Battle for third heating up.
There you go here. Hume lost a ton of speed as here comes Newman.
Oh. So far, good on these drivers. Longest run of the race here. Tires really get eaten up here, so really got to take care of your stuff.
Green flag pit stops is where this race is gonna be decided, in my opinion.
That's if these guys don't wreck on or spin out on older tires. 'Cause every lap you put on those tires, the more loose this car is going to get. Oh, Hume, big run.
Can he get that rhythm going?
Had a big run down the backstretch and couldn't get there. Top 4 cars all under a blanket, and then it's Zito all by himself.
Yeah, look at that gap already spread across the field.
Putting lap 50 on the board here. Still got a long way to go here. As we had Michael Egremont pit, I wonder if it's strategy time here. Egremont on pit road.
We've seen Egremont try different strategies. Sometimes it's worked for him, sometimes it hasn't. What could be the instance for the number 2 here tonight?
Here comes Charlie. Charlie's coming.
So Taser will be the first one to tackle pit road.
We'll see if the leader's going to come. When does our leader come?
Still trying to get the slipstream, try to get that clean air. Snyder, little touch there on the wall. And
Here
Snyder.
comes Snyder. Snyder's coming.
Snyder
and
going
Gino's
down
coming.
pit road.
Oh, Gino might have missed pit road.
He did. He missed it. He has to stay out, and he just lost a ton
Oh,
of
that's
momentum.
a ton of loss right there.
A ton of time lost for that 77 and missed the entry cone. And he's going to have to make his way all the way back around.
This pit road is one of the most trickiest pit roads to get on.
Here comes
because
Newman.
you're braking and turning, and that just causes for spin outs. One time I was at Darlington and watched Carson Hocevar spin out trying to go to pit road. So this track is really tough trying to get to pit road, as Gino will successfully get to pit road this time.
Matthew Hale moving up to a provisionary top 3 spot. Luba following behind. And Brockmeyer with a provisional top 5 spot. Thornhill and Hume still have not gone down pit road. And now there goes Hume.
Hume coming.
Hume coming in. So now it's all up to Thornhill to see what he's going to do here.
Hale still staying out. Luba and Brockmeyer are also still staying out. But they're going to need to pit soon. Egremont's way faster on those tires.
Now here
He's
comes
almost
Thornhill.
a second faster.
Here comes Thornhill down pit road.
I honestly think that Davin probably has lost the lead here. Waiting so long to pit.
And he will go by himself, of course.
I don't know. I think he waited too long. I think Michael might have had the good strategy here. Go ahead and get on tires early and make up that time. Because he was, like I said, you're about a second and a half faster at this point in the race on tires.
So it is an HBA top 3 with a Taser Chevy shoved in the middle. As it's Matthew Hale with the provisionary lead, followed by Luba, Brockmeyer, and Harold Wilson P4. Thornhill coming out of pit road now.
Here comes Egremont. He was the first on pit road. Will he get him? Going into one now. Looks like Davin, it's going to be close.
Egremont closing in behind. He's going to have to speed to catch him here, but Thornhill so far is still in front.
That's a really good call by Egremont there, though. He jumped Snyder and Owen and Gino and Keith. He jumped all of them by coming in super early.
Top 4, the only ones still on the lead lap, but Harold Wilson pitted earlier when he had to use his fast repair.
Now, Matthew's got to be hoping for a caution here. That's the only way this works out for him. He has up to 4th place lap down. So he needs a caution. That's what he's hoping for here. Trapping all these guys behind him a lap down would be a blessing for him. Luba and Brockmeyer hoping for the same thing here.
It's Brockmeyer trying to look down the inside of Luba here. The former teammates.
Wilson's also on the same strategy.
As Brockmeyer getting a hella loose out of turn 4.
Yeah, every single time I've clicked to watch him, he's either been in the wall or been almost sideways. Oh, here comes the leader. Matthew Hill on pit road.
Luba will be your new race leader. Brockmeyer tried to look for a move, could not get it done, held down pit road, and the number 8 of Luba will be the one up ahead.
Now, if I'm Luba, I just got to calm down because the guys in front of you that were a lap down because of Matthew are no longer a lap down. Here comes Brockmeyer to the inside.
Side by side on the backstretch. Can he get the move done? Not clear just yet.
Hard racing between former teammates.
There is a little bit of drama off track there.
Brockmeyer's going to race him hard, and
Luba bills out. Brockmeyer seeks through, and Brockmeyer takes the provisional lead of this race with Zito following behind.
Still don't like this strategy they're on here. Gino's got to be careful getting around this car. He's way faster on tires, but don't want to wreck doing it.
Woo. Luba going down pit road. Egremont also lost a ton of spots. Snyder and Newman now in front of him, between him and Davin.
Yeah, that's what the cost of pitting early does. They have about 3 or 4 lap fresher tires than you do.
Zito goes through. Brockmeyer going
Brockmeyer
down
coming.
pit road. Does he make the
Make sure he can
cone? He
hit it.
does
He missed
not.
it.
He missed it. Same thing that happened with Zito is going to happen to Brockmeyer. He has to make his way back around. Like you mentioned earlier, Zach, that braking point on pit entry has to be so precise.
Yeah, because at normal tracks, you're used to braking in turn 4. At this track, if you want to come to pit road, you're braking in the middle of turn 3. As the Brockmeyer will take it a little bit easier this time. And he'll get to pit road safely. Now it'll be Harold Wilson will take the lead here at Darlington.
After the incident, now at the front, but he is probably on the oldest tires out of all of these drivers.
He is. And I just wanted to let him know he's got a hound of dogs behind him, about 4 seconds back. And they are coming. They're currently about 0.6 of a second faster than Harold Wilson at the moment. That lap was 0.8 of a second faster. I mean, if you're Wilson, you really don't have anything to lose here. You're already a lap down. You got to hope for a caution here. You hope for a caution. Everybody probably pits again, maybe. But you just got to hope that you aren't the caution. 3 seconds the gap.
Thornhill's trying to get close in. Newman behind. It is about a 1
Harold's
second
also Harold's known for being able to save his stuff, so let's see. I mean, he's not running bad lap times here. He's only about 5-10 seconds off fresh tire pace. If he can keep this, I do believe he may be okay to go a little bit longer. But he's definitely going to get past for the lead here the next 5-6 laps here. Somebody's on pit road. Oh, Newman's on pit road.
So now it's Thornhill, Snyder, and Egremont bunched up together once again. Wilson still ahead. That 3 second mark, though, down to 2 seconds.
I mean, Harold's still running really good lap times. Like Matthew Hill, who's on fresher tires, he hasn't been able to get past Harold here. I'm really impressed with the way Harold's holding on here.
Snyder also right on the tail of Thornhill here.
Identical lap times between 1 and 2 on like 30, 40 lap different tires.
It is all about how well you can use these tires.
Oh, that lap was really bad for Harold there. Gap's under 2 seconds now.
1 second gap between P1 and 2 in the standings.
Yeah, Harold's tires are starting to fall heavy. in these last 2 laps.
Yeah, Thornhill is right there, ready to pounce.
1.6 the gap.
After the cycles, Brockmeyer, Newman, and Luba will be a lap down.
Oh, what has happened? Somebody's going on the front stretch. Hume gets it rolling.
Still going
No
for
caution.
the 62. As Thornhill going past Matthew Hill. And now the gap between Thornhill and Wilson is non-existent.
That was a tough break for Keith Hume there, spinning out. It was a lot of time there.
Hume will go a lap down. It's the top 6 on the lead lap so far. And here comes Wilson down pit road. Or can he make it?
He's gonna miss it.
Did he get it?
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Gonna be very, very
No,
tough.
that's gonna be a penalty. He went around it.
There's the cone. He does. He goes around it. And does enter pit road. That will be a drive-through penalty for Harold Wilson. Did not get past the cone in time.
I was already black flagged by Irish. Now I got 2. Penalty for it though, Dwayne. iRacing already gave me the penalty. Yes, sir. Well, it gave me a hold. I think I still got like 17 seconds. 13.
Field's really spread out at the moment between positions.
Thornhill knocking the wall there a little bit.
Wow. Really surprised. Gino Zito, after missing pit road, 4th at the moment.
Egamon, who lost a couple spots earlier, now back in it. It's top 5 on the lead lap only. As we have about 12 to go to the halfway point.
I was about to say, man, I feel like we've been racing forever and we're not even halfway yet. We still got over 100 laps to go.
Here comes Thornhill. He's looking to overtake his teammate Charlie Jones to make it just 4 on the lead lap.
Yeah, I'm sure Davin's telling Charlie, yep, you got to go or I'm going to put you a lap down. I don't want to, but you got to go.
Yep, Jones will just let him go. Thornhill on the bottom gets by. Jones will go a lap down.
Yeah, if I'm Davin, telling, yeah, hold him up just a little bit, just a little bit.
Here comes Snyder. We'll see if he holds him up.
Oh, a little bit of connectivity issues for the 90. Looks to be okay.
As Egamon's trying to get past that 90.
See if Matthew would just get out of the way here. I mean, you're already lapped down. Just let third place by here.
Snyder still trying to hunt down Jones.
Yeah. If I'm Charlie Jones and I know my teammate's leading, might be mirror driving a little bit here. Putting that dirty air on that 36 car where that car can be upset. Egremont fell back a little bit. Don't know if he got loose or something, but he's falling off the back bumper of the 90.
Jones is doing just that. Snyder.
Oh,
Just
he
getting
did.
lost.
Oh.
Snyder getting lost in the dirty air.
The 2 car was right behind the 90, and he got loose out of 4 and actually hit the outside wall a little bit with the right front. I don't know how much damage is on that 2 car now. But here comes Keith Hume looking to pass him. Not for position.
You gotta try to unlap yourself here, especially if you're a playoff driver on those bottom ranks. Agremont goes hard into the wall. Hume trying to get by, he will.
Yep, not really any battles here for position. A lot of battles for not position, but the only cars that are like in line together are Matthew Hill, Brockmeyer, and Hume. They're the only drivers.
Ooh, a little bit of contact between Egremont and Newman. And yeah, not a ton of battle for position. It's mainly just a battle for those lap cars to try and unlap themselves here.
Yeah, if anybody's been paying attention, Egremont did bump and dump the 88 at New Hampshire for a podium. So drivers have longer memories than elephants. So wonder if 88 might make it hard on him to try to get by him.
Could have been there a little bump and shove by the 88, saying he hasn't forgot about that one.
You know, should be getting more green flag stops here, probably within the next 10 laps. But I say you eat through tires here like crazy. How many tires were these guys allowed?
4 sets of tires, so their set that they start with plus 4 additional ones.
Man, they're going to have to stretch these tires on some of these runs.
And this is, of course, not even thinking about a potential possibility of overtime.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, if we think you're going to get overtime, I like Harold because the way he was stretching them tires, I think he could have an extra set there at the end.
Well, a tough break so far for Snyder. Thornhill is absolutely gone. It's a 4-second gap roughly between them.
Big battle for 7th, 8th, 9th, all bunched up together. Brockmeyer hard into the wall.
Newman and Hume make contact, but we keep it going.
Big battle here between HBA and 62 of Hume. 62 is going to let him go.
So this will be for position. This is battle for P7 between Brockmeyer, Newman, and Hume. Here comes Newman. Round the outside. Gets past the 20 with ease.
Here comes Hume. No. Side by side is not very good here. Oh, Brockmeyer backs out.
Smart move there. Just bails out of it. Not taking the risk. Newman into 7th, Hume into 8th, Brockmeyer drops down 2, Hume loose into the outside wall on turn 4, keeps it going though, still green, but it looked like a pretty big impact on that 62, it got so loose, he was sideways.
Oh my! While that was happening, Owen Newman does get by his teammate Matthew Hill for 6th, as Hill will fall into the hands of Brockmeyer. I did think I just heard Michael's pitting in this time. He is. You could definitely see that damage from hitting the wall earlier on that right front of the 2 car.
Yeah, Egremont going in. Hume just killed its whole momentum.
As Newman, not for position, he's going to pass Adam Snyder. See if any of these other drivers are going to come here. No takers. Just Egremont.
Brockmeyer passed Matthew Hill.
Tell you what, Charlie Jones after going a lap down, he's done a pretty good job of staying behind his teammate.
Almost contact between Harold Wilson and Matthew Hill there in the back.
Egremont's off pit road now. Let's see if the strategy's going to work out for him. I mean, he said 4 additional sets. I mean, trying to say it, you burn them up too early, you're going to have to go like 70 laps on tires. As Davin's going to let Charlie go. I can tell you somebody who's not saving right now. That's that 88 car. That 88 is not saving anything.
I mean, he really doesn't have anything to lose. As Snyder goes down pit road.
You misses.
Missed it. Has to go around.
It looked like he thought about it, but he didn't want to take the penalty. Any other takers here? Not this lap.
Gino Zito, P2.
What a drive for him. All right, here comes Hume this time. Going to be extra careful this time just to make sure he got it.
Here's Wilson, Zito, and Brockmeyer bundled up together.
Wilson making a pass on Brockmeyer, trying to, not for position here. As Wilson's, I believe, 2 down. He's actually 3 laps down. Somebody's coming to pit road. I think it's Charlie Jones. It is.
Zito side by side. Zito past Brockmeyer, now trying to get past Luba. Can he get it? This is not for precision. Zito a lap ahead of them in P2. He will get past both of them, though. Ton of drivers struggling here tonight.
Leader in.
Thornhill in. The Zito coming as well. No, he stays out. We are going to have a new race leader. And the penalty is thrown for Keith Hume. That could be a illegal pit entry or speeding on pit road for the 62.
Do you believe that's going to be speeding? His entry was pretty good when he came in the second time.
Zito now going to come in. And way easier on pit road entry this time by.
Very easy. Trying to make sure. Now, don't speed. Don't want to get the other penalty.
Don't want to overshot that commitment cone.
Yeah, so Owen Newman will be the leader here once he gets by Zito. No takers this time.
Newman will get by, and Owen Newman is your new race leader here in the Southern 250.
Southern.
Halfway point completed. It's
Still got a
Brockmeyer.
long way to go.
It's Brockmeyer provisional P2, Matthew Hill P3. As here comes Hume side by side with Brockmeyer. They bang doors a little bit.
Oh, Charlie Jones almost gets into Snyder.
Matthew Hill down pit road.
Oh, Charlie Jones just dented on Snyder, and Snyder washes up.
Two great fights so far.
The pit cycle didn't fare like it did before for Egremont. Currently on track. Does appear to be second after the pit cycle is over.
How about this? Gino Zito setting up the fastest lap time of the race, a 29.41 for the number 77, number 10 seed entering the hunt. And he said that he wasn't confident that he was running 30s and he's going to put the fastest time on the board.
Right. He's looking like the real life Carson Hocevar at Darlington here.
So it will be
Oh,
the top six on the lead
Luba's
lap.
in.
Luba is in.
Here comes Gino. Big fight coming up for second place after this cycle's out. Between Gino and Egremont. And Gino has found something. Another 29.4, 6.7 last time by. You know, with the Zito situation here, didn't even think he was going to run today. And here he is battling for Egremont!
Still
Saves
keep
it
it going.
again! Oh my
Another
God.
one.
This guy played too much Fast and Furious. 'Cause
Another
what the?
incredible Tokyo drifting save for Michael Egremont here at Darlington. He's gonna lose the spot. Zito up to P4, but oh my goodness.
In the long run, I believe you want to lose the spot than to lose the car.
Another incredible save.
Oh my gosh. That's a wheelman right there. Only the top six on the lead lap at the moment.
It is a 10-second gap between Newman and Brockmeyer.
And Newman's currently running 34s. If we compare that to Gino's time, Gino was running 29.4, so that's almost a full second. As Brockmeyer announces his pit road entry this time. And Owen Newman also announced his, so that will give the lead back to Mr. Darlington, Davin Thornhill.
Yep, so here we go. Newman going in, and Brockmeyer now going in as well. It's going to be the 1-2 for HBA. And the Chevys will take over.
Yeah, the thing about Davin being up front now he's got a different cat chasing him. Now he's got Hurricane Zito chasing him.
So here we go. Top 3 after the cycle, or as of right now, it's Thornhill, Zito, Egremont. Your top 3, Zito and Thornhill, 4-second gap. As it closes down to 3, Egremont with a 4-second gap between him and Zito. So everyone pretty much running their own race as of right now.
Telling you what, Gino can keep this pace up. He's going to burn his tires off, 1. But 2, he's going to catch Davin Thornhill. Let's see. Check their times at the line. Last time by, Gino was 0.6 faster. See what his last time is this time. Thornhill runs a 30.12. Gino 30.04. It's just a little bit faster that time. 3.5 seconds between 1 and 2. Now, after everything is cycled, there is only 4 cars on the lead lap.
Newman
They don't call it the lady in black for no reason.
Newman past Zito.
So that'll put Owen Newman in the lucky dog position. If he can go get Davin Thornhill here, he can go be the 5th car on the lead lap here. Now, the only thing that Gino is going to be hating here is now he's got that lap traffic in front of him, with being Owen, who just passed him. So might slow down his efforts of trying to close into Davin.
There's 70 to go here at Darlington. Now, not only the green flag stops and strategy play a key factor, but of course the endurance as well. As boring as it can get, surviving these 185 laps is a task on its own.
Oh, yeah, sure. And there's talks next season that there might be a 36 race schedule. Then you'll have to be doing like almost 400 laps around here. Then you're going to have to really pace yourself.
Oh, and Newman picks the fastest time of the race away from Zito. It's a 29.32 for Newman.
Yeah, and he just almost come back at it again by running a 29.37 the next time. But he'll catch Davin here probably on the front stretch with the laps he's running. Gino's still closing in, though. Gap's under 3 seconds.
2-second gap between Thornhill and Zito. Here we go.
Here comes Owen to unlap himself, and he'll easily get past Thornhill.
No fight
And he'll
from the number
slide
5.
up, take a little bit of that air away, and off he'll go. Now, if you're Gino, you're really liking this because now you got that faster car in front of Davin, so that's going to be taking his air away, and that's going to give Gino the advantage here. Gap's under 2 seconds now.
Trying to close in as fast as he can.
As Charlie Jones will make a pit stop here.
Well, Zito trying to catch Thornhill. Gap between them slowly closing in. I think it's time for a little bit of shake and bake, crank it up action. Presented by Logitech.
Take it away.
Oh my
And of
God.
course,
And as we say that, and as we going to crank it up,
Heath Hume on the front stretch.
the longest run under green flag conditions comes to an end. Fifth caution is out, and it is Keith Hume.
Yep, just absolutely loses it off of 4.
And that just changed up the entire course of this race.
Oh my, he was sitting right up in front of cars. That could have been really dangerous if iRacing didn't throw a caution.
Great job at holding the brakes, tried to save it. Almost clipped Snyder. But oh boy.
The 62 spun on the front stretch, came back up the racetrack, and iRacing threw a caution.
So this is gonna give. I honestly don't know if Gino wanted that caution. He was within a second of Davin. So I mean, he'll get bundled back up to him, but honestly, might have been better if he caught him naturally and not bunched up. I don't know. We'll have to see on this restart here.
Matthew Hill, Harold Wilson, and Adam Snyder all go down pit road.
Brockmar gets the free pass. So he might go ahead and burn a set here after he gets back around.
And of course, gotta be careful and pay attention to how many sets you've been using. I know this track can burn quite a lot, so you gotta preserve those tires.
That caution did help out Harold just a little bit because he had not made his stop yet, and he was on the verge of being around P11, P10, while Davin Thornhill still leading the race.
Zito gonna go and follow Thornhill at the bottom. It will be
Egremont will also follow.
It will be Newman that goes to the top and takes track position to be side by side with Thornhill in the number 5.
Does appear Snyder went down pit road with the lap cars. So he'll be starting all the way at the back of the pack and see how he can make his way through these lap traffic.
Here we go. We're going to be restarting this thing about a little over, I believe, 55 laps to go. Top 6 on the lead lap. Let's see how this restart treats us. Green flag.
Green flag.
In
Newman,
the air.
good start on the outside. He's going to clear Gino for second. And Owen was really fast. You saw him blow the doors off of Davin to get on the lead lap. And here he goes for the lead.
Can't get enough for a run. Goes back down behind him. Thornhill into
We're
the
going to the wall a bit.
Still keeping it steady, though. This restart really was a refresh for a ton of these drivers, even if they're not on the lead lap. Just having everyone bunched up together once again. Newman passed him on the inside.
And a new race leader that's not under green flag stops. Gino. Gino's got to run. Here he goes to the inside.
Side by side for
Side by side.
second.
Got to think that Thornhill might be saving his stuff here. He's really lacking grip. Gino will fall back.
So after this restart, what is the strategy now for these drivers?
Man, I honestly don't even know.
Zito continuing trying to hunt down Thornhill here. It's Newman, Thornhill, Zito, Egremont, Brockmeyer.
Newman looking to pull away. Gino's still on that back bumper.
A second gap between Newman and Thornhill.
Big gap between 3 and 4.
Once again, Darlington proving that it is not an easy place to pass on.
77 has a small run. Nothing to do with it here. Tony Stewart versus Carson Hocevar. Man, that would have been a great battle in real life. As Hocevar, a.k.a. Gino Zito, will get through Mr. Thornhill for second.
Here we go. We are approaching the 50 lap mark.
Somebody had a moment on the front stretch. That was Matthew Hill. Do a little temporarily investigating. Always smacked the wall off forward. Smacked the inside wall also. Kept it straight, though. No cautions. Snyder will pit.
Yeah, I was going to say, how about this? Adam Snyder pitting. But look at this. Gino Zito doing what Thornhill couldn't. Hunting down Owen Newman here.
And last lap, he was only 700 faster. Let's see this lap. About a 10th quicker that time for Gino.
He is right there.
Trouble for Hume again. He gets loose off a 4. Smacks the inside wall pretty hard, but off the racing line. We'll keep it green. A lot of these guys struggling for grip now. But that might be race over for Keith Hume if that damage is bad enough. He'll bring it to pit road.
50 laps to go here in the Cookout Southern 250. Well, now let's see if we can go to a quiet segment here of Shake and Pig. Crank It Up action presented by Logitech.
Try it again. Pit stop's happening.
Here we go.
Egremont to pit road.
Good crank it up section, as now we're gonna start to see potentially the final cycles here as Egremont goes down pit road.
Oh, and Newman's coming in.
So Newman in.
Newman
He missed it.
He missed it.
He missed it.
Oh, that's a race killer right there.
And if he crossed, oh, he did.
He hit the cone.
He went below the cone, which means that you have to go in. He missed it. That is going to be a drive-through penalty for Newman.
That is a race ender. Because not only were you pitting for tires, you're going to have to pit again to serve your drive-through. Costly mistake right there. That's going to cost him the win. Now that Gino knows that the 88 is no longer a threat.
Oh, and Thornhill. Thornhill went down pit road, and he's going to get a penalty for himself. So what has happened with Davin here?
I think he got caught.
I think
Too fast entering, I believe. Too fast entering.
A
nightmare. Didn't get the carbo down enough.
Nightmare fuel of penalties for Newman and Thornhill as they both go down pit road. Newman got the penalty for the commitment code infraction. Thornhill penalty for speeding. Zito now going down pit road. Brockmeyer takes the lead of this race.
Gino can be really easy here. All of his competition has just screwed themselves. It can be really easy. I'd say I'd take it a mile per hour under the speed limit here. You know, don't even risk it. Your only competition now is going to be Carter Brockmeyer.
Harold Wilson P2.
Brockmeyer's coming in.
So that will make Wilson P1 now. And now Zito and Egremont are going to be 2 and 3. Zito has pitted. Michael Egremont has also pitted.
Yeah, you're going to have to... Egremont's probably your biggest battle here.
What a turn of events that was. With about 40
also
to go.
while we were under break, Keith Hume did hop out of the race car and retire the car.
That is it. Keith Hume, DNF, P8, the number 8 seed entering the hunt. It is over for the 62.
Harold Wilson will be back in the lead of this race.
But for how long? How long has he saved up those tires?
Well, Gino's only 5 seconds back at the moment.
Brockmeyer P4. Zito takes back the fastest lap of the race with a 29.15.
Oh my. These guys are blazing around here. Gino's going to catch Harold before Harold has to pit. The gap's 4.5 seconds at the moment. Coming up to 30 to go. About 3 laps.
And as of right now, it's only the top 4 on the lead lap.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if Owen and Davin will be on the lead lap here, but even then, it'll only be about 5 cars on the lead lap whenever this cycles through. Wilson was a lap down before the cycle started. And the longer he stays out, the more time he loses. Oh, a little bit of contact between Taser and BSB. 77 in the 3.
Zito and Jones, their slight contact. Both of them, though, look very okay.
Gap's 3 seconds. If I'm Gino, I'm not focused on the guy out front. I'm focused on the guy out back. Michael Egermont's the guy you got to beat. You'll catch Harold no matter what. It's just you have to keep that 2 car behind you. And as right now, that car's 3 seconds back.
It's a 1-2 for BSB so far.
I believe Harold will have to make a stop here.
30 laps to go.
Zito trying to be easy
Matthew
with the 90
Hill
here.
still in front of him. Zito has to find a way to get past.
Yeah, I did believe the 90 said he'll give it to him.
Agremont, 3
And he will.
seconds. Yep, and there is. Great sportsmanship by Matthew Hill. Will just let him by. Sees that he's a ton of laps ahead. As it really is now Harold Wilson versus himself as he tries to keep and grab any energy that those tires have left in them.
Yeah, I mean, Harold's just hoping for another caution at this point. If you get a caution here, you only have 4 cars in the lead lap. Then you can come down pit road and you're guaranteeing yourself a top 5 finish. But the gap between 1 and 2 is closing. 2 seconds. And closing.
The question is, when does Harold go?
He's got to go as far as he can. As far as those tires will take you. Because, like I said, if you get that caution, it's going to save your race. That you've had a really bad race, and that'll save it. Outward position here between Charlie and Hill. Hill against the wall. Charlie will gain position.
So this is for
Egermont scoots by.
P7.
Hill into the wall again. Yeah, if you're Newman here, you want to make sure you're keeping Davin behind you, so you're the first car 1 lap down.
If you're Eggomite here, obviously you're trying to catch up to Gino Zito. But if you feel like you don't really have a chance, honestly, just cruise here. Grab a solid P2 after Wilson comes in pit road. If he comes in, you have 24 laps to go. That'll put you in a sweet spot going into Watkins Glen.
Oh, here we go. Here comes Gino.
Gap no longer
On the
existent.
front stretch.
He's just
Wilson
gonna
pulls
let
over.
him go. And we
Gino
have
Zito
a new race
to the
leader.
race lead.
With 23 laps to go, the lead changes. And it is the 77 at the top. Wilson still on track, though.
If you have enough fuel, you just stretch it to the end. But if you're Gino here, you can slow your pace down a little bit. You don't have to be going full throttle here. You got 5 seconds to Egremont. I say once he gets past the lap car of Dominic Luba here, Gino's going to have a clean track, possibly for the rest of this race.
Next time by will officially be 20 laps to go.
If you're Zito here, you just got to make clean laps here. You don't want to even come close to hitting that wall. Just clean laps, get by lap traffic easily, be patient. Like I said, 5 seconds. You're not worried about Harold. Harold's trying to save enough to the end.
Egremont has more than enough to reach the finish. Officially 20 laps to go. Egremont just has to push here if he wants a shot. Charlie Jones going down pit road.
Pit road. Now, last thing you want to see if you're Zito is that yellow flag. So he's hoping everybody keeps it clean. Snyder will come to pit road here. Awful race for P4 and P5 in the standings here.
It's a 2-second gap between Egremont and Wilson. And then a second additional added between Egremont and Zito.
Yeah, like I've been saying, if you're Harold, if you can stretch these tires to the end, go by all means go for it, because you're a whole lap ahead of Owen Newman. So worst case scenario, you finish 4th.
Wilson coming in.
4th. Oh, never mind. All right, coming now.
So there goes Harold Wilson, and now it's just these two. It's a 4-second gap between Egremont and Zito.
You can tell Gino's taking a little bit easier here. It was a 5-second gap at one point. Next time by, 15 laps to go.
Wilson coming out of pit road. He's going to lose about 4 spots, now 5 as he drops down to P6. Thornhill moves up into the top 5.
Man, what a run Gino could go on here, and this could be Tony Stewart 2011 all over again. You know, I mean, the next race is Watkins Glen, and his forte is road courses. He dominated Chicago street, almost lapping the whole field.
And as much as it is, the stars are aligning at bottom of the rankings. So far, so good here at Darlington with 15 to go. Watkins Glen up next. After Glen is Bristol, where he captured the win in Season 1. After that, it's Talladega, where he captured the win in Season 2. So we'll see how it goes here for Zito.
And I think the date of the championship race, Gino has won every race that's been on that date in this season.
Oh boy.
So that's we're just man. This could be. I mean, I don't know how far winning the last 5 championship races would go for him, but man, that would be awesome to see the 10th seed walk away with the championship here.
"13 laps to go."
Yep, gap's 6 seconds now. You're not even looking at the relative anymore. Front windshield, keep the car off the wall, bring her home. Had doubts about racing this race, and here you are, 11 laps to go, 6.5-second gap, and looking for victory.
Seven-second gap. It's increasing as Jones gets past Egremont.
Yeah, Egremont's definitely burned his stuff up here.
10 laps to go here at Darlington. Brockmeyer P3. This would be a great result for him. Out of the top 3 in the standings, he's going to be the furthest up ahead, but Egremont is just 5 points behind him. So we'll see how the standings change here. Zito will probably go up to about PA, P7. Potentially P6.
Yeah, Hume will drop here. Snyder's probably going to drop.
Egremont will probably close that gap slightly to Brockmeyer here. From a 5-point deficit to about around a 4-point, 3-point deficit.
Gino gets around Matthew Hill here. Easily gets past him. Matthew doesn't make it difficult for him.
There really is no point.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Hill, you're probably decently okay with the day you've had here. I mean, you are 3 laps down, but you're middle of the pack, P7. I mean, not trying to jinx anything here in the last like 7 laps, but internet actually lasted through the whole race here.
Without a doubt, a great point stay for Matthew Hill. Ahead of Hume, ahead of Snyder, ahead of Luba. Not too shabby.
Yeah, tell you the guy who definitely we talk about the ups for Matthew, but you got to talk about the downs for Adam Snyder here. Currently 22 laps down, P10 on track. Not the day you wanted to have for your championship hopes here. With 5 laps to go.
And you would think Zito is taking a cruise. No. the 7-second gap is now a 9-second gap.
I don't know if that's Gino pushing or Michael, 1, in traffic, and 2, I think Michael's already burned up his stuff.
Not only
the
that,
way he's been pitting early.
He has been suffering with traffic, had to get past Newman, get past Jones. Now he will get past Luba. He still has Matthew Hill in front.
What the heck?
Oh, it's Matthew Hill into the wall there. Gotta be careful.
And Last thing Gino wants to see is that yellow flag come out. Praying everybody keeps it on track.
Hill at the bottom there. Still green.
Keeps it green. Well, I saw that on the track map. I saw a car going towards the inside wall. Here we go.
Well, here we go.
Looks like Hill will make it to pit road safely.
Well, and we jinxed it just as you were saying that Matthew Hill was having a good day. But here we go. White flag in the air. One more lap around Darlington. After entering in the final spot in the hunt for the cup as the number 10 seed, he cannot ask for a better day to kick off the playoffs. Gino Zito out of turn 4, win number 2 of the season plus the All-Star race. Gino Zito wins the Cookout Southern 250 at Darlington.
Awesome drive from
Gino
him.
said, "Woo!"
Good win, Gino. Good win.
Michael Egremont finishes second. It will be P3 for Brockmeyer, P4 Owen, and Davin Thornhill round out the top 5.
Strong P2 performance for Egremont. He's going to be happy with that result. Brockmeyer in third. Matthew Hill, just tough luck. He was ahead of Luba and Jones. He will go down to P9. Still ahead of Snyder and Hume.
Gino. Congratulations, buddy.
But it is all 77. What a night for Gino Zito.
Good job, Gino.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, didn't even know if he was going to race. I mean, I said he didn't know if he was going to race tonight, but he didn't know if he was going to race the rest of the season. And here he is, winning here, the Southern 250 into the inside wall, and he burns it down.
And he is going to roll it backwards.
Yeah, I think Mr. Brockmeyer got in his way there. He was trying to burn it down.
BSC burnout.
Well, that could be redemption right there from Gino Zito for Iowa.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a congratulations or hey, I don't like the way you raced me earlier in the race. I don't know. We're just gonna say that's congratulations from Mr. Brockmeyer there. Have to get word on that later. He's got every right to burn this puppy down as his fellow BSB teammates join him.
What a race. And I believe he will also secure a point for the fastest lap of the race as well.
Well,
and a burnt engine, there it is.
Yeah, it's all right. You get a new one next week.
What a race it was. Here is the results from the Cookout Southern 250 at Darlington Raceway. What a night for Gino Zito. It's everything he would have wanted. A race win here at Darlington as he takes home the Cookout Southern 250. His second win of the season, as well as the All-Star win this season as well for 3 total. His first Crown Jewel win. Michael Egamont, solid P2 finish. Carter Brockmeyer rounds off a very needed podium. But it's Owen Newman, Davin Thornhill, Harold Wilson, Charlie Jones, Dominic Luba, Matthew Hale, tough luck getting spun out there in the final laps. Adam Snyder rounds off the top 10, followed by Keith Hume Sr., Dalton Tubbs, and Alex Morals, all with DNFs. Davin grabbing the point for pole position. Gino Zito grabbing the point for the Xfinity fastest lap of the race. But without further ado, let's go into our post-race interviews. Let me actually check real quick the standings. And this is the new standings after that. Gino Zito from P10 all the way to P5 on the standings. What an unbelievable job.
Man, and with Watkins Glen coming up next week, man, this might get interesting.
Let's bring them on up here. Let's see. There we go. Alrighty, post-race interviews underway. And let's grab our race winner, Gino Zito. Gino, can you hear us?
Yo.
Gino, you pick up the win here at Darlington. You win the Cookout Southern 250, your first Crown Jewel victory, your second points win of the season. How does it feel grabbing this win while you enter at the bottom in the number 10 seed at the hunt? You pick up the opening round of the hunt, and now all the way up to 5th. How do you feel after your result here tonight?
Didn't expect to even be competitive tonight, Dwayne. I'm gonna be honest. I ran maybe 10 laps of practice. And Davin talked to me before the race and said I had it, and I was gonna figure it out. And I just want to thank him a lot for that. He gave me a lot of motivation coming in this, saying that. And there was parts of the race where I definitely felt like I was just ready to quit and give up, and I'm glad I didn't. But this is unbelievable. I mean, you can ask my team when they get up here too. I was in the chat. I was very emotional. I said this isn't real. But it's an unbelievable thing that I won tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
And obviously, after coming from success of the Chicago Street Course, what an unbelievable performance. Zach, go ahead.
You've suffered from some off-track issues. How does it feel to be back in a race car, or ultimately back in victory lane?
Coming into today, I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know how I was gonna feel, how I was gonna be in the car. But when I got in, I just felt like I was where I was supposed to be. I don't know how to put it. I felt at home. I miss it. I've missed it for a while, and to come back and then win the race that I came back to, it's very great. I'm very grateful. I'll put it that way. I'm glad that I'm able to be here and be able to do this with y'all every week and just have chances like this.
What an unbelievable performance here tonight. You grabbed the race win. Another trip to victory lane here in 2026. Gino, is there any final shout-outs that you would like to do?
Shout out to the BSP boys, man, especially Harold and all them. They started me in this, and they told me to keep going, and they've been my motivation all season, and especially to Davin for this race. I don't think I would have raced it if he didn't tell me what he said earlier. So I just really appreciate them boys, and of course, thank you to the man above for giving me this chance to even be on this planet and have a chance to do this.
Alrighty. There you guys have it. Gino Zito, your Cookout Southern 250 winner here from Darlington. From P10 to P5 in the standings in the opening round of the Hunt for the Cup. Go celebrate that win.
Thank you, Dwayne. I definitely will.
Very, very proud of you, buddy.
Alrighty, let's get P2 in here. Great, strong finish for Michael Largamont. Let's get him on. Michael, can you hear us?
What up, gentlemen? What up?
Pretty good. Michael, a strong P2 finish for you here at Darlington. We mentioned at the start this was one of, if not the most challenging oval that we would have probably tackled this season. And that is a very much needed result. Great points day for you here in the opening round of the Hunt for the Cup. How do you feel after that podium?
Kind of hit or miss, you know. If I didn't give myself a little bit of wheel damage on lap 110, I could have fought Gino for the win, but just that little bit of wheel damage bent my wheel a little bit, so I was just scrubbing a little bit too much tire. So at the end of the race, I had no tires and almost ran out of gas, giving it everything. But congratulations to Gino, bro. You deserve it, man. I'm really glad to see you back racing, man. Shout out to Taser, my boys. It's Davin received a very unlucky penalty. This should have been him here winning the race or in P2. I kind of got lucky with Davin's and Owen's penalty, but at this point, I'll take it.
Well, Mr. Bricked Up Lemonade, you think you could have had a little bit more for Gino today? Earlier strategy, maybe?
Well, with the undercuts that I was doing, yeah. Especially that first undercut, I went from like P5 to P2, but I got stuck up behind Matthew Hill and I put myself in the wall there. Had to use my fast repair there. That could have been avoided. There was two saves. I will not mention the name because every time I mention him, it causes issue. But every time he's close to me on track, it's just unnecessary contact. I don't know what it is, but we'll have to look into that.
Alrighty. But there it is. P2 finish for Michael Largamont here. Great result to open up the Hunt for the Cup. Is there any final shoutouts that you would like to do?
Watch out for me in Watkins Glen, boys. I'm going to give you all a run for your money.
Alrighty. Very, very confident going into the road course. I do not doubt that at all. But alrighty, there it is. P2 finish. I believe about your 5th top 5 this season.
Yeah, four podiums in 5 races. Like, where was this momentum at the beginning of the season, right? Hopefully, I can carry this into next year, and I'll be looking really good for a championship.
It's always better late than never, but that is Egremont P2 finish here at the Southern 250. Go celebrate that podium.
Good night, boys.
Congrats, brother.
Thank you.
All right, let's grab a P3 finisher here. Carter Brockmeyer to finish things off here at Darlington. Carter, can you hear us?
Yep. Sure
Carter,
can.
You were out of action for a couple days. You come back here ready for the Hunt for the Cup, and in the opening round, you score a very needed podium to remain in the P3 in the standings. How do you feel about your performance coming back here, and how do you feel about your shots overall at potentially grabbing your first championship after the bad luck from season 1 and 2?
I feel great as long as Zachary doesn't mess up Watkins. No, I'm kidding. No, I was honestly surprised. I had maybe 20 laps of practice. I knew the track was going to be slick. Tried my hardest. Kind of made a slip up first run. Hit the wall. It wasn't too bad. I probably could have stayed out and prevented that Morals incident. That took my fast repair. I wasn't too happy about that. And then after that incident, I got back in, used a fast repair, got out. I think it was about lap 21. I was going to the inside of Gino. He chopped my nose off about 3 times. And about the 4th time he did it, I had nowhere to go, either hit him or hit the wall, and I chose the wall. But yeah, that's just part of it. The rest of the day, my goal is just outlast everyone, and that strategy seemed to work. At the point I started using that strategy, I was maybe P12 before all those guys retired, and I was like, you know what, put myself on a different strategy, and it worked. I mean, got the positions I needed to. Sucks for Rollins. He had, I believe, the race won if not, that didn't a mistake, but it's part of it. I feel bad for the kid, but overall, HBA did a really good job today. Matthew didn't blink out, and yeah.
So post race, I did see you out there with the BSB guys. Was that a little frustration out there, or is that congratulations?
Just letting him know. You know, just give him that. Letting him know I'm going to be there next time. I'm not going to back out.
It was definitely a little tension there. This is bringing you back from here now to Iowa, the tension between you and Zito. So this is definitely going to be an interesting factor to see how it plays in the remaining rounds of the hunt for the Cup. But nonetheless, great podium here for you. Is there any final shoutouts that you'd like to do?
HBA boys, really, really good job. Grandpa, he's doing well, but he has knee surgery coming up. And the rest of my family, God, and you boys for commentating.
Thank you.
And Zachary for filling in for me.
Thank you.
But alrighty, there will be Carter Brockmeyer, P3 finisher here at the Southern 250 at Darlington. Go celebrate that podium.
All right. See you, bud.
Congrats, buddy.
And that will do it for tonight here at Darlington. What an eventful race that was. And one that kept all of these drivers up on their feet. Here's one final look at the race results. Gino Zito, Michael Agamont, Carter Brockmeyer is your podium. And it's Owen Newman, Davin Thornhill, Harold Wilson, Charlie Jones, Dominic Luba, Matthew Hill, Adam Snyder, Keith Hume Sr., Dalton Tubbs, and Alex Morrill. Davin Thornhill grabbing the pole position award. Gino Zito grabbing the Xfinity Fastest Lap award. One bonus point for him and for Thornhill here at Darlington after 185 laps. But that will do it here tonight from the track that's too tough to tame. And what a successful opening round here at the Hunt for the Cup. But we continue with the Hunt for the Cup next week, tackling our final road course of the season in the form of the old classic and legendary Watkins Glen. You do not want to miss it. But that will be it for tonight. It's Dwayne Crespo and Zachary Evans up here in the commentary booth, and we will see you all next week. Peace out, guys, and have a wonderful rest of your night.
See ya.